Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So we're a few days away from the Danny Garcia-Keith Thurman fight. It's going down this Saturday. Big fight for boxing. The welterweight division. Unification bout. We've been waiting for this fight for a long time. I know I've been waiting for this fight for a long time. There's only a couple of other fights that I can't wait to see. This fight, Kell Brook and Errol Spence, and probably Triple G Jacobs. Those are the fights I'm looking forward to seeing, in the upcoming months. But Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman, that's going to prove to be an amazing fight. Just like the Keith Thurman-Sean Porter fight was. So, who am I picking to win this fight? I'm picking Danny Garcia to win this motherfucking fight. I look at both of these guys. I look at Keith Thurman's past opponents. I look at Danny Garcia's past opponents. And it's clear who's faced the toughest competition. That goes to Danny Garcia by far. Anytime Danny Garcia's ever been counted out, he's always proved the naysayers wrong. He's always won. He always finds a way to win. Eric Morales, the crafty veteran, beat that motherfucker twice. Zab Judah beat the fuck out of him too. Lucas Matisse, nobody thought Danny Garcia was going to beat Lucas Matisse. What the fuck happened to Lucas Matisse? Got his fucking mouthpiece knocked out his mouth. And he got his fucking eyes shut. Alright? So he beat the fuck out of Lucas Matisse too. Who else we got? Amir Khan? Oh, there's no way Danny Garcia can beat Amir Khan. Amir Khan's just way too fucking fast for him. What happened to him? Slumped. He got knocked the fuck out. Didn't know where the fuck he was at. Beat Lamont Peterson too. I don't give a fuck what you say about that fight. He beat him. He's on the record, ain't he? He beat Robert Guerrero. I mean, what more do you want from this motherfucker, man? What more do you want from Danny Garcia to know that he's going to beat Keith Thurman? When was the last time you saw Danny Garcia get hurt in a fight? You ever see Danny Garcia need to take a knee? Keith Thurman? Keith Thurman, motherfucker? Taking knees from Luis Collazo? Now think about it. Does Luis Collazo hurt Danny Garcia to the point where Danny Garcia needs to take a knee? Fuck no, he doesn't. Okay? Let's be honest about this shit. Keith Thurman can't beat Danny Garcia. He's not going to be able to hurt Danny Garcia. He's not going to be able to stop Danny Garcia. Okay? Who on Keith Thurman's resume is better than Lucas Matisse? Who? Sean Porter? What? That's the best you got, Sean Porter? Really, that's the only notable motherfucker that Keith Thurman has fought. He couldn't even fucking stop Robert Guerrero. And he hurt Robert Guerrero, and he couldn't fucking stop him. When was the last time Keith Thurman had a knockout, man? I don't think he's had any knockouts on PBC, has he? No, he hasn't. Decision. Keith Decision Thurman. That's what the fuck we gonna call him now. Keith Decision Thurman. Because he don't knock motherfuckers out no more. He's not knocking Danny Garcia out. He's not going to stop Danny Garcia. He's not going to drop Danny Garcia. But I'll tell you who might get dropped in this fight. Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman might get hit to the body and go down. And get slumped over. He might get knocked out. You like to jet in and out real quick. Throw your punches. You throw every fucking punch with bad intentions, don't you? But what's going to happen is you're going to get fucking countered. Don't be surprised if Keith Thurman get knocked out in this fight, man. Don't be surprised if one time gets slump timed. Okay? Don't be surprised. Because I won't be. And shit. If Danny Garcia don't beat the motherfucker convincingly, guess what's going to happen? And I'm just going to go ahead and fucking say it. Because we know how boxing is. The judge is going to take care of the rest of the motherfucking decision. If Danny Garcia don't beat this motherfucker convincingly, the judges will take care of that. I think Keith Thurman will lose, one way or the other. How about that? How about that? Yeah. I don't know why y'all putting faith into Keith Thurman. This the same motherfucking Keith Thurman that was scared to fight Sean Porter. That delayed their fight by months. because he got into a quote-unquote car accident, couldn't produce any fucking proof of being in a car accident. But I'm sure he was on pain medication, though. You know, they said that Keith Thurman didn't want to do vital testing for this test, man. Why? You know, one of my followers said, oh, maybe he taking the pain medications. Maybe he was. I don't know. I ain't Keith Thurman. I don't know if he taking nothing. I'm not trying to say he's taking nothing. I'm not trying to say he's taking something, excuse me. But it seems a little bit odd that he don't want to do vital testing. If he a clean fighter. I mean, we know he dope. We know he smoking weed. He probably snorting a little crack too on the side. Shit, you never know. You see how that motherfucker look all strung out and shit. But we're not talking about Keith Thurman being on shit, man. He gonna lose this fight. It's inevitable that he loses this fight. He said he got an O, and he ain't afraid to let it go. Yeah, he was afraid to let that shit go when Floyd asked you to fight Errol Spence. You didn't want to do nothing. You didn't want to fight him then, huh? Oh, you wasn't ready to lose your O just then. No, Keith Thurman is not ready to lose his O because he knows he's more marketable with that O. It just so happens he thinks that he can beat Danny Garcia. He feels that Danny Garcia might be the weakest champion at 147 because Danny is at times flat-footed. He's slower. But you're not taking everything into account here, man. He's a great counterpuncher. He has great timing. He has power. Well, let me tell you this, okay? So Robert Guerrero was walking through Danny Garcia's punches, right? Keith Thurman ain't gonna be able to do that shit. Keith Thurman ain't got no motherfucking chin like that. His motherfucking body's made out of fucking candle wax. When you fucking light a candle and that shit start burning and that shit start getting weak as fuck and you squeeze that motherfucker's gone, that's Keith fucking Thurman's body. A couple body shots, he's fucking down. Keith Thurman's taking a knee this fight, man. He's gonna take a knee. That's for sure. I can tell you that shit right now. We putting the best in right now on Bodog.lv. All right? Go there. Put your bet down for Danny Garcia. He don't lose. It's like the Floyd Mayweather effect or some shit, man. I'm telling you, Keith Thurman don't got he's shook up, man. Fucking Angel Garcia got this motherfucker shook up. He looks scared in training camp. He be raising his voice and shit when you ask about Angel Garcia. He don't want that static, man. I'm telling you. Put your money on Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is going to win the fight. His resume is light years ahead of Keith Thurman's. You say, what has he done at 147? I'll tell you what Danny Garcia is about to do at 147. He's about to stop Keith Thurman. And you know what? Danny Garcia said that after he beats Keith Thurman, he's the best at 147. You know, he might just be the face of boxing. Let's get into Danny Garcia's statement. If you look at the last 5 years in the sport of boxing since 2012, and you looked at the level of opposition that every other champion's faced, and you look at the level of opposition that I faced, and the divisions that I won and unified are the hardest divisions in the sport of boxing. So if you go off the people I faced in the last 5 years and the titles that I've won, beating Thurman makes me the face of boxing. So since that's Danny Garcia's statement, and y'all say Keith Thurman's the best at welterweight, right? Some of you do. I know Keith Thurman fans are fucking delusional. They think he's the best fighter at 147. A fucking career welterweight. Don't want to... You know, he's only fought at fucking welterweight. And he got that fake fucking belt. Who'd he even beat for that shit, man? Who'd he beat for the fucking WBA fucking belt, man? I don't even gotta look that shit up because I know it ain't nobody important. Shit, you should have fought Lamont Peterson, man. You would have been better off fighting him, man, instead of Danny Garcia, man. Danny Garcia not finna lose this fight. You getting knocked out. One, if you don't get knocked out, and if it's a close fight, you're going to lose on the scorecards. Okay? So get your fucking excuses ready. One time. Get your fucking excuses ready. Because you're not about to win. And it's cool. You're still a great fighter, Keith. You just not better than Danny Garcia. So I hope y'all ready for this fight, man. You know, I've been going back and forth as to who I thought would win this fight. But ultimately, man, it's going to be Danny Garcia. I just don't see him losing to Keith Thurman. I haven't seen Danny Garcia take a loss yet. And he's been counted out numerous times in numerous fights. People say he should have lost this fight, he should have lost that fight, but he didn't. He's going to beat Keith Thurman. Thurman will be 27-1 after this fight. And the only person that he has to blame are his fans for hyping him up, because he's a hype job. He hasn't done much in the sport of boxing aside from beat Sean Porter, washed up Robert Garcia. I mean, come on, just look at the fucking writing on the wall, man. Keith Thurman ain't about that life. He was scared of Angel, man. He don't want to take the test. It's just too much shit not in your favor, brother. So let me know who y'all got winning this fight. Like I said, I got Danny Garcia. He might stop him. He might not. It don't really matter. It's going to be the same result. Keith Thurman going to lose. Whether he's slumped on the ground or his face looking like he got hit with a fucking sledgehammer. All right? So, again, drop your comment. Let's have a discussion. Who y'all think gonna win this motherfucking fight? I got Danny Garcia winning. Okay? Simple as that. Hitman Boxing. And you know I'm running this shit online now. Like my shit, comment on my shit, and share my shit. I'm out.